Hi, welcome to my tutorial on how to move 10 steps in Scratch. This is a very beginner friendly tutorial, so anyone can listen to this and get it pretty easily. So first off, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go into My Blocks and create a new block. Move, put an input, steps, put a text label, steps. The reason we're doing this is because we're gonna need to make a new block, and this has to run with that screen refresh, otherwise it's gonna be very laggy once we do calculations later. So make sure you copy exactly what I'm doing right now. I'll give you a few seconds. And once you've done that, you wanna hook this block to something immediately. We can put anything we want here, but since we're moving 10 steps, let's just put 10. Next, we're gonna have to make a new variable saying steps for all sprites. And then we're gonna have to make another variable called direction. We're gonna have to make a list now saying directions, because we actually have no idea what any of the directions are. So we're gonna go and add some directions. So we go -80, -79. Now if this is too slow for you, then we can create a new variable that says I. This is gonna be a temporary variable, and it's gonna do all the heavy lifting for us. So what we want to do is we run this for 360 times, set this to -80, and we run it. See, we already got that covered with. Now that we have all the directions in a list, we can actually use this. But I do want to suggest, make sure to go to the end of the list, add 180 and delete -180, because that wouldn't work out too well. So now what we do is we take direction, pop it in here, and then what we want to do is set I to direction plus 80. We pop that in like that, and then we go into one item of directions, put I in here. So now this should give us the direction we're facing. Congrats, we got 90. So if we change our direction again, run this, we got this too. And then going to 2, it also says 1, which that shouldn't work like that. And our issue is that we did some calculations wrong. So by opening this, going here, yeah, the problem is it's not really rounded too well. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take the floor of this. Now if we face like 25 degrees, we face 25. If we face 2 degrees, we face 2 degrees. So -4, 39, 39. So all our values are correct. And now what we have to do now is we're gonna have to make another new block, and this is gonna be direction minus list. Now this is gonna run for a while, so also put that as run with that screen refresh. And now we're gonna take this, go through the entire list we just created earlier, we go back here. This is gonna verify if everything's right. Just to verify. It's just a quick verification. It's really necessary in case we get anything wrong. So now we go by 1. Is equal to our direction. Then stop this script. If we do that, it should report I as our current direction. And we have a problem. It has not. That's because our direction's wrong. We have to put this to the floor because it's a decimal. So now it reports it as that. And after we do that, we have to change this by minus 180 to get the genuine result. So we got 90 and we got 55. Doesn't matter if it's off by a few. We can fix that easily by going to all sprites and replacing floor with round. And then do the same for this one. So now we're genuinely going somewhere. We now know our direction. Now we need to know our position. In which case, we do a little calculation. So we do X, and we do Y. We set this to 0. And then we change our stuff by like this. It's really simple compared to our direction problem. Now that we have both the position and direction, what we want to do is add these change blocks. And we take our position and we put them in here. Then what we want to do is add some multiplication blocks. Add how many steps we want to move, but we actually don't know that, so we're gonna have to go here into steps and then set this to steps. Now we go into here, put steps. Now this is where we get a little complicated because now we're gonna have to put sine and cos. And then we just take our direction, but just in case, we're gonna verify the integrity of our direction again. And now that we've gotten the right one, we go into here and set this to I. Because I should be our direction at the end. Now that we got that right, when we run this, we should move 10 steps in our direction. So as you can see, we move 10 steps to the right. If we move 55 steps, we move 55 steps. We can move 55 steps anywhere. And let's just remove that and move 10 steps like this. And oh, there's a quick problem we can notice. Yeah, it turns out we're not moving normally, and that's because we're supposed to set this to set X and set Y. Now it should be fixed, and we're moving 10 steps properly. You can use this to make a game if you want, so like moving left and right with arrow keys. Left arrow, right arrow, and we can move 1 step, but we want to move 10 steps. So we multiply this by 10, and we should be able to move by 10 steps. Congratulations! Thanks for watching this video on how to move 10 steps in Scratch. It was really fun for me to teach you all how to do it. I promise you, this is the same exact method I use If only Scratch could add a move 10 steps blocks for us. It would be way easier if Scratch could do that. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to rely on this method for now, and it's pretty messy, but it gets the job done. So I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I'll see you later. Peace.